morning, folks. Rooster crowing. I'm about 8 weeks post accident. They said now that the bone should be healed up by now. The last appointment that I went to, they said it should be healed up, and I'm back at it, slowly but surely. I do still have some swelling. My face swells up. I can't feel my face over here, but I'm doing more and more, and just trying to take and get back after it. So I was going to take you guys along and show you some of the things that we do. We are now in to about the middle of November, and we've been getting some cold nights. We had a couple snowstorms. If you follow on Facebook, we had just cold temperatures. It's been getting down. Last night it got down probably around 20 degrees. It warms up fairly quick. We're having about 60-degree days, 20-degree nights, somewhere in that range, so about a 40-degree change. And one of the things we do is we take and we feed fat. We get fat from our local supermarket. They take and they trim it up and they sell it. It's an extra income source for them. And we feed it to our chickens and we feed it to our dogs as a supplement, because there's a lot of amino acids in there. There's a lot of things in there that's going to help these chickens. And the more fat they get, the warmer they are. So, as you can see, the chickens have been molting. Feathers everywhere. These chickens are dramatic, but they love this fat. If I had my grinder set up, I would. Right here is a kidney. I'm just going to drop that in there, and it's soft enough fat that they really enjoy it. I try to get the stuff that's not too tough, the stuff that breaks up kind of like that. It's a lot better for them. And I try to get stuff that's not too hard for them to eat. Looking around here, sometimes you can find it real good. Delphine, Whitey, come here. Come on, Whitey. Whitey. Come on, Whitey. Come here. Whitey, there you go. They love this fat, and it helps them stay warm during the winter. You see, we had ice last night. And I feed this to the dogs as well. They need the extra calories. They need the extra fat layer. I really like this tallow right here. I believe this was mutton. Yeah, this is mutton fat. Chickens love it. Here's a good piece. If it's too chewy, look at that big old piece of fat. That's just all fat right there. I can cut that up and have some more for tomorrow. It doesn't take much to really help these chickens out. When they are molting, they take and they secrete a lot of oil, which releases their feathers, and this really helps them gain that back. Here's another addition to our little homestead. They won't be here long. We have a processing date of January 6th, 5th or 6th. I have to look at the calendar. But we picked these up, and like I've said before, I can feedlot animals a lot easier than I can raise them. And you know, everybody's trying to raise their own meat and stuff like that. Well, I can trade for it just like I traded for those sheep. I actually got these at a bargain. Person was needing to get rid of them and move them very fast. They're just mixed pigs. They're both sows. Got them at a reasonable price. I'm having to feed them now for, you know, couple months. We got them back around 1st November, and these pigs here, I'm gonna say this one over here is about 350. This one over here is closer to 400. She's a little bit longer, so it's gonna be a good bit of meat for us. And we're gonna have to up our infrastructure, and we are going to purchase a freezer and put it at my daughter's, so that once we get the meat, we can just put it in there. We can get it and use it as we need it. She can use it. That's what our whole homestead is about. Our homestead has always been about, for us, is freedom and our ability to help our children. You know, being here with the limited bills that we have, we're able to help them out. And that's one of the things that we were able to do this year is go and see my parents, and was able to take the kids. Like I said before, it was, we had planned that all year, and we were able to do that. And those things are really nice to be able to do for your kids, and just be able to enjoy, you know, that time with them. And that's what our homestead's about. It's not just about, you know, us being able to live the life we want, but to help our kids further their dreams and their ambitions. And, you know, when they were growing up, our kids worked hard. They worked hard every day to help us make a living. They were homeschooled, and they got a good work ethic. I'm proud of both my kids, and they're out there, you know, striving to get their goals. Anna now works with us. She does going to be doing some of the video editing and production, and she's able to help us on our project planning and project management side of things. So that's what this homestead's all about. And I think if you don't have a goal and you're just doing it, you know, for whatever reason, you have to have some very clearly defined goals that keep you motivated. And that's one of the things that keeps us motivated, regardless of circumstance, regardless of, you know, financial situations and stuff like that. This homestead's not just about me and Polly, it's about our kids too, and securing their future, because we know that whether they ever move to the homestead or not, I want them to have a firm foundation in whatever they seek in life. So having meat, having a place they can always call home and come back to. You know, we had a farm when I was growing up, and when things got tight, you could always move home. You always go back home. And that's something we did quite often. We were able to take and go back to the farm. It was able to help us. A lot of people eat because of that farm, not just family, but friends also. A lot of people got to partake in it. So, you know, it's what it's all about. And I say this a lot, but our ceiling should be their floor. So they shouldn't have to start over in life and make the same mistakes and do the same things that we had to do and be tough. My kids were there for it as we were moving and working and striving. And, you know, now I'm able to take and invest back into their lives to take and further their dreams and their ambitions. So, all righty, folks, I'm going to take and end this video up right here. Remember to like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about us, and tune in next time to see what we take and get into next. Remember, if you don't know which way to go in this old world, commit your ways unto the Lord. Trust also in Him, and He'll bring it to pass. We'll see you later.